Good morning students. This is a video for the students of class 7th, subject science. We were studying chapter number 16, that is water, a precious resource. It's your lecture number 5. The topics to be covered in this lecture are: first topic is water management. Second is steps for proper water management. And third topic is effect of water scarcity on plants. So let's start with our first topic, that is water management. Water management. In this topic, we will study that how can we manage the water and how can we save water. We should save water because water is very essential for us. We cannot live without water. So we should save each and every drop of water. So in this topic, we will study that how can we manage our water. We often face water scarcity during the summer season. Means we face the lack of water problem during the summer seasons. And due to this, at some places, especially during summers, we see long queues and fights for demand of water, right? Because in summer seasons, there is a lack of water. There is a problem of lack of water. That's why we see long queues and fights for demanding of water. Here you can see in this picture. That's why we should manage our water, and now we will learn some steps for proper water management. Okay, steps for proper water management. First step is how can we manage our water? First way is rainwater harvesting. The process of collecting rainwater from roofs and storing it for later use is called rainwater harvesting. Okay. Now you can see in this picture how can we store water. Actually, when the rain comes, then that rainwater is stored on the roof, and there is a pipe, rainwater pipe is connected to a roof. Okay, and then this rainwater goes into a tank. Okay, the rainwater goes into a tank, and some water is stored in the tank, and we can use this water for our various activities. Okay, so in this method, water is collected on the roofs, okay, and water is collected in the tanks, and we can use that water for our other activities, for various activities. So this is called rainwater harvesting techniques. Second method is prevention of wastage of water. Means we should not waste water. And how can we prevent the wastage of water? Like close taps when not in use, and repair leakage if any. Okay, repair leakage from pipes. So these two are the ways by which we can prevent the wastage of water. Okay. Third is Bawris. Bawri is a step well in which the rainwater is collected and stored. Okay. It is a step well in which the rainwater is collected and stored. It provides water to the people during drought periods. At many places in India, we have an age-old practice of water storage and water recharge system like the Bawris. And what is Bawri? It is a step well in which the rainwater is collected and stored. And during the drought, we can use this water. Now this picture shows the Bawris. Okay. First picture and second picture. These are two Bawris in which the water is collected. Okay. We can store the water. Our next way for the water management is drip irrigation. What is drip irrigation? It is a technique of watering plants by making use of narrow pipes or tubes with small holes that deliver water drop by drop directly around the root. It means drip irrigation is a technique in which the water is supplied to the plants drop by drop so that we can prevent the wastage of water. Okay, in this technique, we supply the water to the plants drop by drop around the root. Like this picture shows the drip irrigation. Okay. Advantage of using this technique is that in this technique very small amount of water is used. Okay. That's why we can prevent the wastage of water. First picture shows the sprinkler system and the second picture shows that water is supplied to plants by the tube, and in this tube there are small holes that deliver water drop by drop directly around the roots of the plant. Okay, so this is your drip irrigation technique. Compared to traditional irrigation methods, the use of drip irrigation systems can lead to water saving up to 40%. Okay, so this is the best way for the irrigation of plants. Now, what role you can play for saving the water? Okay, for preventing the wastage of water. First is turn off taps while brushing. Okay, and the second is mop the floor instead of washing. Okay, because by washing very large amount of water is wasted. That's why mop the floor instead of washing. And the other way is by preventing water pollution, we are actually conserving water. Okay, so we should prevent the water pollution also. Now we will learn the effects of water scarcity on plants. So the first effect is non-availability of food. So we know that the plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis, and this photosynthesis process cannot carry out without water. So the first effect is non-availability of food. Second effect is non-availability of oxygen. We know that oxygen gas is released in the process of photosynthesis. So without photosynthesis, no oxygen will be released by green plants. Okay. And your third effect is less rainfall. So these are three effects of water scarcity on plants. Means how the lack of water affects our plants. So now we will discuss the homework solution of lecture number 4. Your question 1 was, name 3 factors that deplete the water table at a place. Okay, question is, I repeat, name 3 factors that deplete the water table at a place. So first factor is increase in population. Second is increase in agricultural activities. And third factor is deforestation. Okay. Third factor is deforestation. Your second question was, explain how the deforestation responsible for depletion of water table. Okay, how the deforestation responsible for depletion of water table. So the answer is, cutting down a large number of trees at a place is called deforestation. What is deforestation? Cutting down a large number of trees at a place is called deforestation. And fewer trees means less rain, which disturbs the water table. So students, this is your today's homework, and you have to do this homework in your fair notebook. Question number 1 is, which type of irrigation practice can help in conservation of water? Okay, I repeat, question is, which type of irrigation practice can help in conservation of water? Second question is, discuss various ways for proper management of water. Okay, discuss various ways of proper management of water. Third question is, what are the effects of water scarcity on plants? Okay, write the effects of water scarcity on plants. Question number 4 is, how can we save water at home? Give any 5 ways. Okay, question is, how can we save water at home? Give any 5 ways. You can write this answer in your own words. Okay, write the ways by which you can save the water at home. So this ends for today's lecture. Thank you.